Hello? How are you? Howdy, howdy. Yay! How are you, ma'am? Pretty sure, yep, I already did this menuing. Hey. Bushwhacked. You know, depending on the context, that could be pretty weird. Did I already grab this? Our great chief, he will know of the Nethicite. He tells you he does not know, then you must abandon your search, for no one knows. Also, I must ask you to give the Java stick to our war chief now. I hope you will find the knowledge you seek. So, I already got the Yaha stick. That which you carry, is it a Jaya stick? Fuck Dustia. I agree. The High Chief has given this to me? I shall receive it. I thank you for bringing it to me. Now, did you learn what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face. So the High Chief could not help. Then I must ask you meet with the Great Chief. I would meet with this Great Chief. Yes, it is true. The Great Chief may know something that would aid you. Yet, arranging an audience may be quite difficult. I must learn more about the Nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Please, tell your Great Chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of the Dynast King Wraithwall. If the Gareth have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know of the Nethicite that the Dynast King wants help. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I've looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, human child. I give you my trust. The Great Chief is ahead across the bridge. Well, we're not going to immediately go and have our audience. We're going to take a little bit of a right turn here. And we're going to talk to this guy, the Low Chief. Have you seen the bill posted for Enchilada, as I like to call him? I wondered what sort of person would come, but never did I expect. No matter, it is nothing. You are truly here to accept my hunt? Truly, good, even if you are a child. Pay me no mind, all elderly are, as I am, slow to trust. Let me explain the situation. You know the Osmone Plain? You must have passed through there at least once. A very valuable herb grows there. Yet the Enceladus, it tramples my precious herbs to dust. Oh! As you can see, I'm quite agitated. Normally, the warriors of this village would vanquish it for me. But this time, well, suffice to say, I need you to do this. The Enceladus can be found on the eastern edge of the Osmone Plain. It is often seen in the Shred, I am told. Warrior Hemzu knows much of this creature. When you leave this knoll, you will find him standing guard at the bridge. Talk to him there. Now go. I trust you will do this for me and return safely. We don't need to talk to anyone. Basically, he just tells you the spawn condition, which is that you have to eliminate everything in the zone and then come back. You have to give it time. Show up. You know, it's easy. The Great Chief is ahead. Will you meet with him? Meet! Now, cutscenes! Yay!
This nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who will the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire nethicite whom the nethicite itself desires.
Larsa? To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now.
Shit, sorry, goddamn.
They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omasace. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanastre? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it.
God damn.
I mean,
You're a
I realized there was
bitch.
nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow. Alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find them.
That's fair.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Jagd Remuda. Once we're in Jagd, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Jagdiense, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Jagd. You know Nethicite's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethicite, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
A apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Well, I'm glad that you're revamping your notes. Shouldn't be too difficult. And I imagine incorporating snake skip shouldn't be too bad. So you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for our first use of chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. Should it lead back to our land, you are welcome guests. Spirits of the land watch over you. Alright. So, I could talk to one of these guys, but I'm just gonna take the chocobo. And, we're not going to head to the, woods immediately. What we're gonna do is that we're gonna take a left and we're gonna head to the enchilada zone. We're gonna do enchilados first. Get off the chocobo. Now I have to clear this zone. Now that the zone is clear, we leave, and then we immediately re-enter. Thank you, I appreciate it. Now we just reflect arrows to win.
I guess this one was a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca it is hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for
him.
a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am I?
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larsa, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry.
Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor reminds me of Zect 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Napodis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Zect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took 2 of his own brother's lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so. He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zagabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Gabranth, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
You would time my stream out if you could. That's rude. Never be a mod again. I don't think there's a correlation there.
What is it?
The jungle denies us our passage.
What have we done?
We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The Nethersite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Right.
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
Whoa.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood. In the village ahead, you will find her, Mjern. Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
And so buy 2 black belts, put them on. Black belts make you immune to disable. Kind of important. Looking all up in my business. Thank you. You don't know 12 at all? Well, I mean, you just gotta watch and learn then.
Hey, Mjorn lives here, doesn't she?
Thank you, thank you.
You will leave at once. It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjorn.
If you can find her.
We're not leaving until you let us see her. Fine then. We'll look for her ourselves.
Ah.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjorn is not in the village. Jote, where has she gone?
Why do you ask? The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her? You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think. Viera who have abandoned the wood are Viera no longer. Mjorn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws. Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Hope you guys are well.
Our sister has left the wood and gone west. She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron. Thus to me has the wood spoken.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
Hey Corn, how are you? Hey Quack, how are you? Hey Jack, how are you? It's such a good game. Oh, Bella? Bella's here? Did I miss her? Hey Bella.
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one. So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Henna-Magicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. There would be soldiers.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
Fran,
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Your point?
How old were you again?
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
So now that we've progressed the story in such a way that lets us go to Hen Mines, now we can come back to Jahara, and the shops have been updated. So this is why I couldn't do this when I was first here, but I can come here to do a shop, but also turn in the hunt that I did. Oh ho, you have defeated the Enceladus? These are good tidings indeed. I learn again that it is wrong to judge by appearances. Now I shall reveal the truth to you. In fact, the warriors offered to hunt my mark, yet none of us had ever seen a true mark hunter. So curious I was to see such a man might be like, I asked permission of the elders and posted a bill. Little did I expect a human child. To tell the truth, I was a little disappointed, but this is the past and now is now. My eyes have been opened. I see you are truly a great warrior, another surprise for me. Here, please take this as thanks, you have done well. And the important part out of what he gives us is the golden amulet. So, instead of having to buy 3, now we only have to buy 2. Let me come over here. We buy shielded armor and equip that. It's an armor that's actually pretty good and has protect on by default. Those judges basically say, I trust Lord Larsa to your care. And now we take the chocobo. This chest here can contain a free golden amulet. We would love to see that. Fortunately, only Gil. This can contain a red cap. Fortunately not. Put away Ash and Pinello since Berserk landed.
Researchers from the Draclaw laboratory. What were they doing here?
Research.
Yeah, a classic 12 chests. Gotta love them. Alright, so here I'm gonna set up Traveler. Fucking Traveler. Yeah, I'm... when it comes to FF12, Disc 2 is probably my weakest. Disc 3 is actually, I practiced a decent bit. So good at all the discs. You're good at every disc of FF12. Almost skipped it.
Look at the Magicite. These mines much resemble the ones at Lusu. Of course, Draklor must be searching for new sources of ore. Should the Resistance forces move, the rich veins of Magicite in Bujeba will be forever beyond their grasp.
Is it her? What is this mist?
Bjorn. The stench of fumes. The stench of power. What's wrong with her?
Stay away! Power-needy Hume!
Alright, so run forward a little bit. Bring up Balthier, because he has the other black belt on. Run a little bit over here. Bring out Pinello. Steal here and keep moving. So now we're kind of in this X formation. So now, if she decides to do, disable guy, it'll only hit one person. I have the Nethicite on. So that way I take half damage from... Oh, shit. That's not good. Huh. I overstepped Traveler by 1. This isn't gonna do hardly any damage. Complete user error. Fully admitted. Luckily, we're at such a high level that it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're at... oh god. Oh, shit. Shit. My bad. I only skipped the death animation, it's all good.
That thing inside her, what was it?
But yeah, we're such high level because of OOA that it doesn't really matter.
When the Hume soldiers came to the wood, the village took small heed of them. So long as the wood herself is safe from harm, the Viera give little care to goings-on beyond her. But in me, an uneasiness stirred. I had to discover why they had come.
So you came here hoping to find something out and got yourself caught. You're as foolhardy as your sister.
They took me then and set close beside me a stone. They said its mist would be drawn into me, that the Viera well suited this end. I saw the light coming from the stone, and then...
We have seen this. On Leviathan, the mist released from the Dawn Shard drove me too into such a rage. She was taken not by the Dawn Shard.
Manufactured nethicite. Then that means... Penella, the stone I gave you, do you still carry it with you?
Sure, it's right here.
This is a thing more dangerous again than I had imagined. I should never have given it to you. Forgive me, I didn't know.
I'd always thought of it as sort of a good luck charm. And even if it is dangerous, on Leviathan it kept us safe.
There is a place for all things, even danger such as this.
I hope you're right about that.
I heard the wood's whispers. Take it. Lente's tear is a permission. Pass through the wood and leave. To other places go.
That cannot be all. I saw it when I left the village. Ivalice is changing. How can the Viera stand and do nothing at all?
Ivalice is for the Humes. The wood alone is for us.
But that is wrong. How can we just hide here in the trees when all the world outside is on the move? I too wish to live freely, to leave this wood.
Do not do this. You must remain away from the Humes. Stay with the wood. Live together with the wood. This is your way.
But Fran, my sister...
I am no longer of you. I have discarded wood and village. I won my freedom, yet my past has been cut away forever. No longer can my ears hear the green word. Is solitude you want, Miern?
Sister.
No, Miern. Only one sister remains to you now. You must forget my existence.
I am sorry to make you do this.
She goes against the laws of the wood. I threw down these laws. It is better that I do this. Better I than one who must uphold these laws herself. I have a request. Listen to the wood's voice for me. I fear she hates.
The wood longs for you, for the child gone from under her boughs.
A pleasant lie, that.
Be cautious. The wood is jealous of the Humes who have taken you.
I am as them now. Am I not? Goodbye, sister.
The Humes. Alright. So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna sell everything that's unnecessary. Buy 2 of these. Buy Fyra. 21 of those, and as many Phoenix Downs as we can hold. Health Bank. Oh, good God, lots of reading. I have to talk to the wife first, that's right. Shh, quiet. We have a sick traveler sleeping just inside. Collapsed, not far from the village. I worry it may already be too late. Dantaro bade you bring this cactus flower? This should help, yes, thank you. Take this for your trouble. Then for the next part of the quest to activate, we have to leave and re-enter the village. Let me talk to this kid. This is definitely my dad's boat. But where's my dad? Something bad must have happened. I'm crossing to the north bank to see what's going on. I know how to pilot the boat, and there's no point in waiting around here worrying. Nonsense! Watching your father pilot the boat and doing it yourself are two different things. The river's dangerous, boy. But what if my dad's in trouble? After him, there's no one who even knows how to pilot the boat except me. Yes, but even if you take it across the river, who knows what you'll find once you're there? I'm sorry, but it's simply too dangerous. But my dad. What if he went with Kaguri? I think is how you would say that. He hunted the flowering cactoid for Dantaro. He must know how to defend himself. This is true. What do you say, boy? Will you do this for our village? Will you go with Tachiri to see what's happening on the north bank? Just gotta. I'll pilot the boat. What do you say? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Thanks. What are we waiting for? Thank you, boy. Look after Tajiri for us. And you, Tajiri, you be careful. The river will swallow the lot of you if you're not. Look, over there. Are those cactoids? They must have attacked the north bank. What are we gonna do? Wait, there's my dad. And everyone else too. I don't like the look of this one bit. It seems like they're holding him hostage, but what would cactoids want with hostages? I don't believe it. The cactoid's all up and left. Now's our chance to go help my dad. I'm so glad you're alright. We didn't know what happened to you. Quite a tale, that one. And you've some tales of your own, piloting the boat all by yourself. I know you'd got the river in your blood. The others said it was too dangerous, but I knew I could handle it. But what about the cactoids? They ran off for good, right? We can only hope so. Still, they're prickly a lot. Can't imagine they give up that easily. Whoa, what's that? That is the leader of the cactoids. Hey, Prickle Pants, who do you think you are kidnapping my dad? Stay back. They're just trying to find their son. Find their son? You mean they're related? That's right, they're a cactoid family. The eldest son, Dran, went missing, and they sent out to find him. They came to our village along the way. Nothing but bad news, this Dran. He's part of a cactoid clan terrorizing the desert. There's even a bounty on his head. Here's the matriarch of the family. She's been searching high and low for him. Wants to bring him back home and set him straight. But they couldn't find Dran anywhere in Dalmasca. That's why they needed us. He forced us to guide them to the lands beyond the desert. The Mosferan highways, the Salika Wood, the Necker Hall. I given up hope of ever making it back. And after all that, we still couldn't find him. So they brought us back here. For now. But who knows when they'll drag us off again. So there's a bounty on the strand, huh? You have any idea where he might be? I don't think he's on the north of the river. We must have looked under every stone between here and Arcadia. As for the South Bank, well, we aren't about to lead the cactoids there and get you and the others mixed up in this too. So that's why you set the boat adrift, keep them from making the crossing. I never figured on you coming to rescue me, but there's no time for that now. We'll keep them busy while you search the South Bank for Dran. Right, just leave it to us. Let's get going. I don't understand. Why would the cactoids invade the village? They're usually harmless enough. Their son, you say? Then we must find him, but the desert is huge. Where would we even begin? Wait, the cactoids been chasing as much trouble as they say, been causing as much trouble as they say. Someone must have posted a bill for him, unless the bill Dantaro posted. You hunted that cactoid, didn't you? You don't think. Of course, the cactoid you hunted must have been their son. Hunted and made into medicine. We'll never be able to return him now. What? The flower? I boiled it and threw it away behind the house. You found the cactoid. What? You didn't? You hunted the other one, but this one looks just like the other one. Huh? Well, none of that makes much sense to me, but I guess we don't have much choice. His family is waiting. Let's get him over to the North Bank. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get him back to his family. Hey, we found your son for you. Now let my dad go. I don't know. You think they're buying it? Look at him go. Guess they're gonna take him in after all. Your voice low, please. Our guest is still sleeping inside. The cactus flower you brought should help with the fever, but not the pain. If I had some sea clam shells, I could make something to ease the pain. Do you think I could ask you to bring me some? Sea clams live on the shallows along the banks of the river. The more you can bring me, the better. Well, we're speedrunners, so... Oops. She basically says she needs some different type of medicine, and it's by Dantoro. Dantoro? However you say his name. I am so used to skipping, I am so sorry. So we have to spend 3 minutes in this zone? And we're not allowed to kill cactoids. But that doesn't mean we're not allowed to kill any other thing. Well, I appreciate that. Now that I got Berserk set up on Balthier and Pinello, I can put everyone away, and I can continue killing things in this zone. So I'm gonna kill everything in this zone, minus the cactoids. And if you spend 3 minutes in this zone without killing the cactoids, it causes Freedom to spawn. Monty again. Be safe. So I never killed a tiny mimic, but tiny bugs share an entry with tiny mimics. He kicked it. Sweetie, did I get some water? If it's okay with you. Huh? Papa Murphy's. So you bring out your berserk characters and you beat them down. Put away the berserk characters as soon as he goes down. Now, I don't have to worry about killing cactoids because I already killed them while getting Ripe Rampager. So that entry is already taken care of. Now in this zone, for every cockatrice you kill, it causes a percentage chance to go up of the rare game Neckbet spawning, which is a really powerful cockatrice. And casually speaking, you can come across him quite early on, like level 5 or 6, like immediately after Barheim. And he's like level 20 something. So he will rock your shit if you come across him really early. Hell, I mean, even if you're like past Wraithwall, he might still rock your shit. Depending on your setup. But our setup is really good. And it doesn't matter. He's no threat to us at all. Not very often does he not already spawn, so this is a little worrying. How unlucky. Wow. It is pretty rare that that happens where he doesn't spawn. So if that happens, you have to come up here. I've only had this happen like twice ever. And you have to come over to this save crystal and save and reset. To reset the cockatrices. Although I'm not really complaining, you know, if this was a PB attempt, I'd be a little perturbed by it, but this just means I'm getting extra LP, and with the golden amulets, I'm getting double LP for every kill. Now, the most I've ever had this happen was 3 times, where, like, I lost, like, 8 minutes or something during a run, having to save and reset multiple times. So I've seen it take a long time, but pretty rare. Thank you, baby. My game broken? Goodness me. Oh, Dios mío. I blame Jericho. Yeah. Hey! Wow, how weird. He has no buffs. That's really weird. Hey, I blame Jericho because I got him. As soon as I blamed Jericho, I got him. So really, it was good luck. It really was Jericho's fault. See how it is. He's so anal that he would not do it unless he knew exactly what he was doing. He even went so far to ask me, inside or outside? I don't know. It surprised me. He's like, ooh, ritzy. Alright, so who's ready for the most exciting part of the run? My personal favorite part of the run. Do you hear the sarcasm in my voice? You guys have anything to do for the next half hour, 40 minutes? I would not be sad if you guys had something else to do and you guys didn't want to watch this boring ass shit. This might be my favorite run ever to do, but when you're gaming for 20-something hours, there's the occasional boring part, and this is a pretty boring part. We grinding? We grinding, baby! So we grab the Nebelheim? Nebelheim? I'm trying not to say Nibelheim because I know that's not right. Alright. I do need like 5 minutes though. So I will BRB. Hey! Surprise camp stream! Hey Herbie, how are you? Hope you guys enjoyed the music. Good start. Oh, hey. So, what you guys up to? You guys up to anything good? Can't say watching me. I would not classify this as good at the moment. Unless you guys like jellies, then by all means. Oh my god. Weird. No, no worries. Well, now I'm an idiot, but... Or I did something idiotic, rather. Jelly time and Ben jelly time. This is Jelly's 3. Og. An official 12 runner. Oh my god, Zero verified your run, oh my god. No, honestly, I've been sitting here just listening to music the whole fucking time. I've been doing jellies, and so I just figured people weren't, like, wanting to talk because it was jellies, and then it was just, like, people getting distracted because it's not, like, story time shit, so it's like, who cares? And I mean, it is jellies, so it's like, who really wants to watch jellies? I don't, and I'm doing it. How far do you think I can get today? Think I can get through Sid? I bet you I could. How much further do you think past Sid I could get? I don't know how much I really want to do today. How much do you want to watch today? Because I know that you have your own stream to do. Well, I'll just go until you're ready to stream then, because that's pretty reasonable for me. Or maybe I'll just get through Sid? Sid 1, I should say. I would love to do tomorrow, but you got your graduation and I have 2 races I have to take part in. And those are gonna take all goddamn day. One of my friends that does the racing with me, his name is Kent. And he is such a cool guy. He's took his own time to organize our race, you know, blah 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 blah. Such a cool guy. But it was like, man, how can you do this? Because, like, he's a firefighter. That's his job. And not only is he a firefighter, he's the lieutenant of the firefighters. So where he works, so it's like he also has to do all of that other shit. Is he hot? I would think so. I've never actually seen a picture of him, but you know, firefighters have got to be hot because, you know, it's kind of their calling. Kind of like the firefighter named Les McBurn. Hey Blank, thank you for the raid. How are you? How's 12 treating me? Very poorly, actually. If I'm completely honest, it is treating me like a redheaded stepchild. Ollie G. Willikers, y'all. I just took a very nice amount of damage. Golly gee. Alright, well, jellies are over. Thank God for that. Balthier with the evil amount of license points. $350. $350 for 32. Unless you're putting it in right now, then it'd be for 40. Alright, so I'm gonna save. I'm going to save. I'm gonna save before I do this fight, because this fight is very scary. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Easy fight. Alright, in the next zone, there's a bat called Philo that can spawn. Killing those just for the bestiary entry? Alright. Are you not entertained? Sarcasm.
Empires parade down city streets while refugees walk barefoot through the snow.
And so I sue for peace, to stop short war and ease their suffering. My father will choose peace.
Will he now? You sound sure of yourself. You can never know another, even your father.
Don't take it the wrong way, Kay?
This crisis would not end were I gone. The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists. By necessity, we must find reason to silence them.
Necessity? Ah, yes, necessity. Does that word free you, I wonder? You show no hesitation to solve matters with blood.
The sword of House Solidor cannot be left to rust in doubt. It was you, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
It is my idea of necessity. If we do not act now, it is not only our future you imperil.
So, you would dirty your hands to keep his clean.
My hands are stained with blood. I see little reason to stay them now.
So they are. And so House Solidor lives on.
Alright. So you have to wait for this guy to spawn. Sell all this shit. Buy 2 of these. Equip them. Buy 2 of those. Buy 2 of these. Those. Max up your Phoenix Downs. Get to 25. Touch the goddamn save crystal. Oh my god, you fucking idiot, DTG. Oh my god, I had my eyes closed for a second.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. 2 parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, Your Grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas, I have dreamt your dream. Who better to carry on the Dalmascan line than she who bears the Dawn Shard? Your dream of a kingdom restored is known to me.
Grand Kiltius, then give us your blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her accession to the...
This is something you might reconsider. My little Emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Larsa's assistance. Alcide Margrace, at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly an honor. I see it is true after all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa. In Rosaria, Alcid. They dream not of war. Should empire join with empire, the way will open for a new Ivalice in our time.
Grand Kiltius, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Grand Kiltius, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the Resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the Resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact, it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage. The Senate will not stand for this.
A viper amongst our senators?
With Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Trace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in this mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vayne Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vayne did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen. strength inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, Hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all. She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gabranth. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
And so House Solidor lives on.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain, but we are dealing with Vayne Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vayne wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war, under Vayne's command, no less. The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then, the Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words of a Hume child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift to the still shrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Shelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream. My dream too fades into day.
So, now we off to Still Shrine. Although it is 1 o'clock, so if you want to do your streaming, that's understandable. Truth be told, I'm not feeling so hot. So, I'm ready to be done whenever you're ready to start.